Last week, Dr. Fowler was here as our guest speaker, and he spoke out of Luke chapter 9. An incredible message, just a basic message on the call to follow God. And if you remember, God would call these people to follow him, these men to follow him, and they all had an excuse. And on the surface, they seemed pretty legitimate excuses. But he racked up this passage with the excuse, the one that said, hey, I've got to go take care of a field over here. And he said to them in Luke 9, Jesus said, no one having put his hand to the plow and looking back is fit for the kingdom of God. When I was learning to drive, my dad said, you can't drive a car by looking in the rearview mirror. Now, we have rearview mirrors, and we glance in the rearview mirror. But if you drive your car by looking in the rearview mirror, it's going to be tragic. Okay, this is back before we had backup cameras and all that kind of stuff, right? But folks, let me tell you, there are so many believers that are trying to drive the car of their faith by looking in the rearview mirror. They're always looking back to their past, and to their sin, to their failures, and to their hurt, and their pain, and all those kind of things. Now listen, we need to glance in the past because we need to be reminded of what God has delivered us from. But we need to drive looking forward to the grace and the power of God and the Spirit of God in our life, and the fact that we were lost and dead in sin, but we are now freed from sin.